Hi everyone, and welcome to my first yoga relaxation class recording. How was your Christmas and Boxing Day? Busy or quiet? Relaxed or stressful? Today's class is about releasing tension throughout the body before settling into a yoga nidra focused on kindness and compassion. The class comprises seated, kneeling and floor poses, most of which can be performed from a chair. So grab any cushions or blankets you need for padding and support. If you're using a chair, ensure that it's sturdy, and if you can't place your feet flat on the floor, you have something to support them. Start by laying on your back on the floor or sitting in the chair. If you're laying on the floor, bend the knees and place the feet on the floor. Lift your hips off the floor and then lower your spine back down, vertebra by vertebra. You can keep your knees bent and let the knees fall into each other. Otherwise, extend the legs and let the feet flop out to the sides. Let the hands rest by the side and turn the palms towards the ceiling. If you're seated in a chair, sit with your feet about hip width apart and let your hands rest in your lap or on your thighs. If it's comfortable for you, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale with a sigh through the mouth. Just have that sense of letting go. And doing that again. Deep breath in through the nose and exhaling with a sigh through the mouth. Just let your body relax. One more time. Deep breath in through the nose and exhaling, just yawning the breath out through the mouth. And then come back to natural breathing in and out through the nose. Now take the attention to the crown of the head and scan your body from your head down to your toes. It's releasing any tension with the breath. So starting with the crown, feeling the crown of the head softening. The facial muscles releasing. The shoulders, the arms, the hands becoming heavy. Feeling a gentle lengthening in the spine. And as you exhale, that softening and release. Feel the hips getting heavy. And then relaxing down through the thighs, the calves, the feet. Notice how your body feels right in this moment. And take the attention to the breath. Follow each breath as it flows in and out of the body. And start to deepen the breath, lengthen the breath. So long breath in, and a smoother, longer breath out. Count 5 deep breaths and feel the breath moving throughout the body to the tips of the toes, tips of the fingers, crown of the head. Feel the body breathing. Feel the weight of your body against the floor and the chair. Become aware of your surroundings. And then with each in-breath, just gently starting to bring some movement back to your body. So if you're laying on the floor and have any props beneath your legs or beneath your back, gently removing them now. If you're on the floor, bring the feet about hip width apart and take the arms out to the side or just above the head, so you're in an X shape or star shape. So whether you're seated or laying on the floor, start by breathing in, and as you exhale, just stretch that right arm out. Feel the stretch right through the fingers, spreading the fingers, and then on an exhalation, just gently releasing. And going to the left hand, so breathing in, and as you exhale, stretching the left arm out, as if you're yawning, waking up. Feel that stretch going right through the arm. And on an exhalation, just gently releasing. Moving to the left leg now, so breathing in, and as you exhale, stretch out that left leg. You might like to push through the heel or push through the toes. And as you exhale, just gently bringing it back, releasing. And moving to the right leg, breathe in, and as you exhale, stretching out through that right leg, straightening the leg, pushing through the heel or maybe pointing the toes. And as you exhale, just gently bring it back. And we're going to go right through each limb again. So just doing that in your own time. Breathing in, and as you exhale, stretching out right arm. And then left arm. And then left leg. And right leg. So come back into Shavasana or seated in the chair. Just take a moment to notice how your body feels. So if you're laying on the ground, just coming back into that star shape again. We're going to go right arm and left leg this time. So breathing in, and as you exhale, stretching out the right arm, the left leg, and releasing. And now left arm, right leg. So inhale, and as you exhale, stretching out. And release. And one more time on each diagonal. So inhale, and as you exhale, stretching out right arm, left leg, and release. And now inhale and exhale, left arm, right leg, and relax. Now this might be a little bit difficult to do in the chair, so you may only just want to do one leg rather than both legs. Breathing in, and as you exhale, we're going to stretch out through both arms and both legs. And release. And one more time. Inhale, and as you exhale, stretching out both arms, both legs. And then release. And come back now into Shavasana or a seated position in the chair. Moving into single leg cycling. If you're laying on the floor, bring the hands beside you with the palms face down. You might even like to wedge them beneath your thighs or beneath your buttocks. Squeeze the legs together and push out through the heels, drawing the toes back towards you. If you feel that uncomfortable in the lower back, then bend the left knee and place the foot flat on the floor. If you're seated in a chair, sit towards the front of the chair. Lengthen up through the spine and gently draw the navel back towards the spine, engaging the abdominals and bracing the back. Whether you're on the floor or seated in a chair, bend the right knee and bring the knee in towards the chest. Inhale, straighten the leg towards the ceiling or out in front of you. Slowly lower it towards the floor. And as you exhale, draw the knee back into the chest. And just continuing with the breath. So inhaling, straightening the leg out in front, slowly lowering it towards the floor. And as you exhale, drawing the knee into the chest. Imagine that you're pedaling a bike, pushing out through the heel. And then reversing the direction. So as you breathe in, you straighten the leg towards the floor, lifting it up. And as you exhale, draw it back into the chest. Make this your last round. And then gently coming back into Shavasana, laying on your back, or back to seated quietly in the chair. Take a moment just to notice how your right side feels compared with the left. So preparing to move to the second side. If you're laying on the floor, bring the hands beside you, palms face down, and wedging them beneath the buttocks or the thighs if you wish. Bringing the legs and the feet together, squeezing out through the heels. And if you need that little bit of extra support for your lower back, bend the right knee and place the foot flat on the floor. If you're seated in the chair, lengthening up through the spine, drawing the navel back towards the spine to help brace the back. And whether you're on the floor or seated in the chair, draw the left knee in towards the chest. Breathing in, extend that leg straight out into the air or in front of you, and slowly lower it towards the floor. As you exhale, drawing it back into the chest. Just continuing with the breath. Inhale, straightening that leg out in front or into the air, slowly lowering it towards the floor. And as you exhale, drawing it back into the chest. And then reversing the direction. So as you inhale, straightening the leg towards the floor, lifting it in to the up in the air. Exhale, drawing it back into the chest. Make this your last round. And then coming back into Shavasana, laying on your back, or just gently seated in the chair. If you're on the floor, come onto your side and make your way up onto your hands and knees. Ensure that the knees are directly below the hips and that your wrists, elbows and shoulders are stacked. Have the palms face down on the floor, fingers spread wide. If this feels uncomfortable, try making fists and supporting yourself on the knuckles. Have the palms facing towards each other. And if this is still uncomfortable, come into a kneeling position or a seated position, or even come into a chair. So if you're sitting in a chair, have your feet about hip width apart and place your hands on the thighs. So if you're on the floor, breathing in, let the tailbone rise, soften the tummy towards the floor, open up the chest and lift the head. Breathing out, tailbone comes under, rounding up through the back, dropping the head. Moving with the breath. If you're seated or kneeling, inhale, take the tailbone to the back, bring the tummy forward, roll the shoulders back, open up the chest. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round through the back, drop the head towards the chest. And just moving with the breath. Inhaling, arching the back, opening the chest. Exhaling, rounding the back. A slight variation. As you move, imagine that you're working up the spine. So as you breathe in, feel the tailbone come out first, then work all the way up the spine. The head's the last thing to come back. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under and go slowly up the spine, rounding into the back. See if you can feel each vertebra moving one by one. Do one more round. And if you're on your hands and knees, gently bring the buttocks back towards the heels, stretching out through the back. Extended pose the child. If you're seated, it's coming into a comfortable seated position. Slowly come into a seated position, either on the floor or in a chair. A comfortable position on the floor can be a cross-legged position, a position where the soles of the feet are together and the knees are falling out. It could be the legs extended out in front or the legs extended out to the sides. It can help to sit on a cushion or blanket to raise the hips higher than the knees. Let your hands rest beside you. If you're on the floor and the hands are touching the ground, have the fingers pointing out towards the sides. Breathing in, extend up through the spine, lengthening the spine. And as you breathe out, just gently bend towards the right. Breathe in, gently coming back upright. Exhale and slowly bend down towards the left. Inhaling, coming back upright. And just moving with the breath. Exhale, bending to one side. Inhaling, coming back up. Now if you feel like you need a little bit more, next time you come to the right, place the left hand behind the head or take it overhead, the palm face down. Inhaling, coming back to center. As you move to the left, take the right hand behind the head or let it come overhead, palm face down. As you inhale, coming back upright. Do another 2 on each side, making sure that you've done an even number on both sides. And then come back into your comfortable seated position. Bring your hands onto your hips, your shoulders, or behind the head. Breathing in, lengthen up through the spine, and as you breathe out, gently turn to one side. Inhale, come back to center, and as you exhale, turning to the other side. Inhale, back to center, and just moving with the breath. Exhaling, turning to one side. Inhaling, coming back to center. Do one more on each side, making sure you're even on both sides. And then come back into your comfortable seated position. Take your right hand and place it on the outside of your left thigh. Take your left hand and place it behind you, either taking hold of the chair or just behind near the buttocks. Breathing in, lengthen up through the spine. And as you breathe out, gently turning towards the left. Take some deep breaths here. And on an inhalation, turning back to the front. Now take your left hand and place it to the outside of your right thigh. Take your right hand behind you, holding onto the chair or having the hand close to your buttocks. Breathing in, lengthen up through the spine. And as you breathe out, gently turning towards the right. Breathing in, coming back to center. If it's comfortable, closing the eyes or gently looking down. And finishing with some shrugs. Take a deep breath in, shrug the shoulders, holding that, feel the tension there. And as you exhale, just breathing out through the mouth and releasing. And again, inhaling, shrugging the shoulders, feeling that tension. And on exhalation, letting go. And one more time, deep breath in, shrugging the shoulders, and on an exhalation, letting it go. And preparing now for the practice of Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra can be performed seated in a chair or laying down on the floor. Whichever position you choose, use cushions and blankets to support the body and ensure that your position is warm and comfortable and you can remain still for the next 30 minutes. You might like to pause the recording here while you set yourself up. Settle into your chosen position. Ensure that the spine is long and straight and there is no catching in the lower back. Have the feet about hip width apart, and if you're laying down, just let the feet flop gently to the sides. Roll your shoulders back, open up the chest. If you're laying down, have the hands beside you with the palms, the insides of the elbows, the armpits turning towards the sky. If you're seated, gently rest your hands in the lap or on the thighs. Move the head a little from side to side, releasing any tension through the neck. then come to stillness. Ensure that you're warm and comfortable and can remain still. If you do need to move at all during the practice, then do so slowly and with awareness. Yoga Nidra is a practice where the mind is drawn inwards, away from sensory distractions. There is nothing to do but follow the instructions. Let the voice be an anchor for your awareness. Take a deep breath in and feel calmness and peace spreading throughout your body. And on the exhalation, let any lingering tensions and worries slip away. With each breath, feel the body becoming calmer and stiller. Let the body relax. Let the floor and the chairs support you. Become aware of the feeling of the clothes against the skin. Feel the air against exposed parts of your body. And feel your body's contact points with the floor and with the chair. The heels, back of the legs, buttocks, back, possibly the back of the arms and hands and the back of the head. Feel all those contact points and affirm your connection to the earth. Now take your awareness out to sounds. Search for sounds as far away as possible. When you hear a sound, acknowledge it, drop it, and move on to the next. Let your awareness move gently from sound to sound. Bring your attention closer to sounds just outside the room. Sounds within the room. Closer still to the sound of the breath at the nostrils. Become aware of the temperature of the breath at the nostrils. Cool as it flows in, slightly warmer as it flows out. Total awareness of the sound and the temperature of the breath at the nostrils. Prepare to take a journey around the body. When a body part is named, take the awareness there. Feel that part. Starting with the right hand thumb. Complete awareness of the right hand thumb. Feel the right hand thumb. Moving to the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, the right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, right armpit, right side of the chest, the waist, the right hip, knee, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Moving to the left side of the body, the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, the left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, left armpit, left side of the chest, the waist, the left hip, knee, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. Moving to the back of the body, the right heel, left heel, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, the buttocks, the lower back, the middle of the back, the upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, and the space between the shoulder blades. Back of the neck, back of the head, and the whole spine from the bottom to the top. Focusing on the crown of the head, the forehead, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, the upper lip, the lower lip, chin, and the jaw from ear to ear, the throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, the upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, pelvic region. Become aware of the whole right leg and foot, the whole left leg and foot, both legs together. Awareness of the whole right arm and hand, the whole left arm and hand, and both arms together. Become aware of the left arm and right leg together, the right arm and left leg together, both arms and both legs together, the front of the trunk, back of the trunk, sides of the trunk, and the whole trunk, the head and neck, the whole body, the whole body. Complete awareness of the whole body, calm and still. Within the stillness of the body, notice the breath. There's no need to change it. Let it flow. Breathing is a process that's been going on day and night throughout life without awareness. So be aware now of every inhalation, every exhalation, and the gaps between the breaths. Come closer to the breath. And focus on the breath at the navel. Start counting the breath at the navel backwards from 27. Inhale 27. Exhale 27. Inhale 26. Exhale 26. And so on, down to 0. If the count is lost or 0 is reached, start again from 27. The objective is not to reach 0, but to observe each and every breath. Focusing on the breath at the navel. Counting the breath backwards from 27. Total attention on every single breath. Stop counting the breath. Focus on the area behind the closed eyes. Just gaze into that space and bring to mind someone close to you, someone easy to love, a friend or a family member. Smile at them and notice how your heart opens. And with each breath, repeat the following. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and loved. May you have peace in your life. Imagine your words being warmly received. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and loved. May you have peace in your life. Now picture all the people close to you family, your friends, and breathe in feelings of love and compassion. And with each breath out, repeat the following. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and loved. May you have peace in your life. Feel your words being warmly received. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and loved. May you have peace in your life. Now think of all those you interact with on a regular basis. So acquaintances, colleagues, neighbours, clients, service providers. So people for which you have no particular feelings towards, to whom you feel neutral. Hold them in your awareness and wish them, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and loved. May you have peace in your life. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and loved. May you have peace in your life. Now extend your awareness to people everywhere, living in richness or poverty, under conditions of war or peace, conditions of safety or suffering. Open your heart and extend well wishes to all beings. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and loved. May you have peace in your life. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe and loved. May you have peace in your life. Bring the attention back to yourself, to your body, and feel the abundance, the warmth of loving kindness that fills your entire being. And with each exhalation, wish yourself well. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and loved. May I have peace in my life. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe and loved. May I have peace in my life. Take the opportunity to appreciate the feelings of love and kindness. Feel gratitude for the feeling of connection and belonging that arises. Bring the attention back to the breath of the nostrils. Feel the touch of the breath there. Feel the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Feel the breath moving within the body. Become aware of your body. Feel the body breathing. Feel the weight of your body against the floor and the chair. See the shape of it. Recall your position in the room and the people and the objects around you. Start to visualize the room. The floor, the walls, the doors, the windows and ceiling. And expand that awareness. See the room within the building within the street within the suburb. Listen to sounds. Let them remind you of the time of day, where you are, what you're doing. You're practicing yoga nidra or yogic sleep, and that's coming to an end. slowly start to deepen the breath, taking a fuller breath in and a fuller breath out. And as you draw new energy into the body, start to bring movement back to the body. The wriggling fingers and toes, moving into the hands and feet, the limbs, the head. You might like to stretch, and if you're on the floor, maybe bring the knees in towards the chest and rock a little from side to side. Or if you're sitting in a chair, just turning a little from side to side. And if you're on the floor, slowly come over onto your side and rest there for a couple of breaths. Before you make your way up into a comfortable seated position. So whether you're seated on the floor or seated in the chair, just settle into your position and bring the hands into the lap or on the knees or thighs. Feel the spine long and straight, the crown of the head towards the sky. Take a moment to notice the effects of the class on your body and mind. I like to end my classes by chanting the mantra Om. So chanting helps to improve the voice, improve the lungs, strengthen the lungs, and it also helps to calm the nervous system. So if you feel comfortable, then please join in. Otherwise, just sit there and listen to the sound. So if you're joining in, taking a deep breath in. Bring your hands together in prayer position, the heart, a sign of honor and respect for yourself and for those around you. Om Shanti. Go in peace.